Alrighty, turn 322, October 24th, 42. Let's see what happens. What the? These. His damn destroyer's just roaming all over here, and I can't do anything about him. Come on, get away. Okay. I need to send some warships down there. Alright, this will probably be my last night bombings. We got good moonlight, but weather is just not cooperative for us. What a surprise. We're not even gonna... Oh, we don't even get the bomb. Okay. Interesting. Let's clear the rest of those damn submines. Really? Alright, morning air phase. I want to intercept these bombers and that, but only way to do that is put some cap up, and then his sweep just crushes me. I don't want to put up the 100 planes up there. I'm gonna lose 20 or 30 of them. Although it's not really the planes I'm worried about losing; it's more of the pilots. All right, afternoon air phase. Alright, no action, not much action at all. We'll go ahead and finish up the naval phase and roll into land moving combat. I wonder if the weather stopped the bombing in South Pacific, or if he's resting his troops to support an invasion. By troops, I mean his aircraft. Yep. I wonder, it's just a matter of time before... Oh, I ran into the mountains? Really? Alright, that's it for the turn. We'll go ahead and expand some bases, then roll through production. When that's done, we'll pause the video, grab some saves, grab some data, come back and go over a brief after-action report. Alrighty, another fairly slow day in the war. We avoided a couple of confrontations down in the South Pacific against a couple of destroyers, which is good because we would have just lost some more patrol boats. Score-wise, we went up 63 points. I'm not really sure how, other than building an airfield in China. The Allies dropped 2. Looks like in the air, Rob lost 1, we lost 2. We lost 2 zeros, he lost a PBY. So 2 zeros, 1 wounded. He must have crashed on landing or something. Incoming air units, a week, 7 days. Incoming ships. Let's see, 1 day for an escort, 12 days for a heavy cruiser. I think that's the last heavy cruiser, yep. We still have those, we still have the, I want to call them battle cruisers, but I don't think that's what they're called. We still got that guy building, although I'm not sure. I don't know. He's impressive. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure if. I mean, I want him at this point, but I could easily see cutting him to save all the naval points. But all right. Incoming ground units: 11 days to a base force, 15 days to some headquarters. 21 days, we get a bunch of units. Looks like there's some AA, some CD units, and some engineering COIs. Engines and aircraft. Should be pretty normal here. 19, 11, 11. Yep. 3 zeros, 2 Nels, 2 Helens, 2 Vals. We didn't produce many devices here. We got some Marines. Some AA, and radars, and a pair of different radars. Why are we still producing this old crappy radar? Oh, because this is the last month we will be producing them, so it means we're probably already replacing them, because you can see we have a ton of them in stock. Maybe when it goes here, we can turn all these back into points for us. That'd be nice. Let's go ahead and bring up Combat Reporter. At sea, we had a couple of those. We'll go with we cleared some mines at Rabaldo, so we cleared 13. That's probably not enough to. Well, we cleared one before. That's 14. We hit one. That's 15. No, it's still not enough. There's probably still more mines there. And then over in the Santa Cruz Islands, we ran into a pair of. I don't know if those are both Dutch or not. I'm not sure. The Van Ness, I'm pretty sure it's Dutch. The width. I'm not sure if that's Dutch or maybe like Aussie or possibly even British, but a pair of Allied destroyers, and we ran into them at Nadeni first, then we both left, then we ran into them again, but there was no combat, which was good. Up in China, he bombarded us here again. He took some losses, not much. At Ankang, he finally attacked. I've been worried about this, but it's a pretty good-sized corps there. And he definitely spanked our paratroopers out of there. The worst part here is that we fled east into the mountains here, so that's kind of great. You know, I'm not shouldn't say mountains, into the heavy jungle, and it's gonna be like, hey, that'll take us a month to hike out of there. In the air, not a whole lot going on. He did a little bit of bombing at Akyab. We bombed a few troops in China. Everything else was, at least for me, was all blocked by weather. Signal intelligence, nothing showing up. And that's a surprise. Unknown ops. Let's see. Intel. We built a level 7 airfield up in China at Kaifeng, and he built a level 1 at Nauru. I wonder if that means he's gonna just wait and build that up to like level 2 or 3 and then jump. I don't know. And combat, yep, not much else there to see in Combat Reporter. Fairly slow turn. One of our divisions, nope, yep, we got our 3 divisions, which is funny because it didn't on Tracker, it didn't show these guys all moving here. It just showed the Imperial Guards moving here. Tracker does it sometimes. It doesn't always show movement. But these guys are out of Akiab and moving, which means Akiab should be a little better on the supply wise, and we should be way below the limit. Yep. We're still going to try to pull some more of these units out of here, because we don't want to necessarily have him up here. Because once he kicks us out, he'll just beat us up the entire way back, and that unit will be destroyed for pretty much the rest of the war. So we're going to pull these guys out. We got all these PBs here. We'll come up here and try to pick up pieces of other units, start moving them south. Down in the DEI. Nothing going on here. Still got a constant haul of resources and oil out of Buella and oil out of Babo until he decides to start bombing us and or take the islands back. Nothing really spotted down here. See, I still don't see those damn destroyers. I don't understand why my nav search is not picking them up, but where's that? Is this the one that they? Oh yeah, they were up here. No. They're running away. Oh, okay. These are the ones that he dropped off. He came up here, and we sent him up here, and he ran into him up here. He'll probably come for this one next. So we're gonna go ahead and stop that. We're gonna return. We're gonna move up to Embrin and then auto disband. So we dropped off about half the supply, so we got him out of the red. I mean, he has, what do we got up here? Only 400 tons. Wow. Why do we have so little supplies? We're nowhere near the cap, but all right. Well, we got more coming in. We just got to be a little careful about how we do, so he doesn't pick all of our patrol boats off. Not much going on up in here. He's building up an airfield here, apparently. We're still moving ships all around, moving resources out, bringing fuel and warships back into truck. We need to up our naval presence here. Up through here, mid-Pacific, nothing really going on. Take a look at our picket line. Let's see, we got extreme overcast, heavy cloud, extreme overcast. Not much going on here in Japan itself. I believe we're loading up some troops here. Yep, those two new CD units are loaded up with a bunch of supply, and they'll be heading out. Let's see, what do we got here? 22,000 resources coming in. 55, 65. Okay. Another good day for resources. At least we're breaking even. Any day we break even is a good day. See, yep, he's starting to charge us, which that's fine. We should be pretty much out of here. And then we got these 3 divisions sitting here somehow in move mode, and they need to, actually I think they just arrived here. So yep, they're gonna sit here and start building some basic forts. So if he crosses over with the stash, he has like 1,200 assault value. We got 1,300. We're on the defense. We should hold, and if we hold on against a shock, it's going to be devastating to him. We move some more troops into the city here. In fact, I might move another division over. What is there a limit here? Yeah, but we're just about at it. Okay, so I really can't move any more in. All right. We tried to hit Chungking and Chittagong again during the night, but weather, I'm assuming, was really bad. That's one thing I wanted to check down in the south. Was the weather bad here? Extreme overcast. See, this is the one thing I don't like. I should be able to tell the weather at any place on the map. Just because I don't have troops there or a base there doesn't mean I can't tell what the weather is there. I'm not saying it needs to be 100% accurate, but I should be able to get some kind of, are there storms? Is there rain? Is it clear? I know weather forecasting was fairly primitive back then, but still, I mean, they knew the weather, but heavy, severe storms here might be why nothing happened. But this one's only extreme overcast, unless there was a storm's last turn. But all right, that's pretty much the entire turn here. If you enjoyed watching unfold with me, please go ahead and click on that like button. If you're following the campaign along but you have not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did that as well. And until the next turn comes in, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.